Hello, I'm Michelle O'Neill from Cherry Tree Equine. Now I've been asked to give you a virtual demonstration, and today what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a virtual demonstration on affordable trail items that anybody could set up at home. So, you know, it doesn't matter whether you're into working equitation or you just want to have a bit of fun with your horse. There are so many different things that you can create at home that will cost you basically nothing, and that you can then use to groundwork your horse on or ride your horse over and have a heaps of fun and work on your training without having to go anywhere and keeping your training interesting. Now, today we're on our trail course at home, and I'm not going to show you everything on the trail course. We're not going to go through the gate or over the bridge or anything like that, because everyone knows about those things. The purpose of this demonstration today is to show you some of the other stuff that we have set up here that cost me next to nothing, and yet I use all the time with training horses. So what we'll do is we'll show you each of the items as we go along, and then I'll show you very briefly how I use it. Now, if you want to learn more about how you use these items and sort of some of the exercises you can do around them, you can go to our YouTube channel, and there's videos for each of these things. So this is just a summary, and if you want more in-depth videos on how we use these items as training tools, then go and check the YouTube channel and you will be able to see it all there. So today I'm going to use Bob as my model. Bob's a 4-year-old gelding that we bred here. He hasn't done a great deal yet, but he's getting there. And the first thing I want to show you, and Charlie can zoom in and show it to you, it is essentially 2 pieces of off-cut rubber and a log. Okay, so think about it. Here we are, we're simulating something that is just a bit different. Okay, the horses have to go over it, and you know, that rubber will move if they don't carry themselves correctly. They have to step over the log, and it is amazing how many outside horses that come here actually have trouble going over this for the first time. Okay, now Bob has obviously seen it before, but we'll just step him over it. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to use everything that I have done in my lunging training. Okay, so I'm going to ask him to travel on a circle, I'm going to ask him to be bent and flexed, I'm going to ask him to disengage when I want to stop. I'm going to use all that, but I'm just going to put an item in front of him. Okay, so if we go around again. Now, because the rubber is not secured to the ground, if Bob doesn't carry himself correctly, or if he rushes, the rubber will actually move. Okay, so it's really important that the horses are balanced and are carrying themselves correctly when they go over it. It's also important they pick their feet up. As you can see with Bob, he's a little casual. Okay, so that is our first inexpensive item that you guys can create at home, that you can have some fun with, and you can use to further your training with your horses. So, you know, as you saw, Bob already knows how to lunge, he knows how to disengage, he knows how to do all that. So now what I'm doing is I'm putting an obstacle in front of him that will make him think about what he's doing, make him think about using his feet, and therefore it adds a degree of challenge, and pretty quickly you'll find out if there's any holes in your training.